Talisay City National High School is one with the Department of Education in its response to the call on this challenging time brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. Talisay City National High School, one of the reputable institutions in the division of Talisay City, is not only in harmony with the nation in this undertaking, but is also a step ahead in ensuring that quality education is rightfully delivered regardless of the crisis. Spearheaded by the dynamic school principal, Mr. Jeffrey L. Ceblero.
Hi everyone, this is Mr. Jeffrey L. Ceblero, Principal of Talisay City National High School. Welcome to our blended learning presentation.
The Department of Education, along with the different sectors of the country, has seen its biggest challenge yet in a long time. This extremely tough school year has ignited and dared educators to boldly meet the demands of the times by creating an instruction that would cater to the needs of the learners. With the different approaches created, let us focus on the blended learning modality. In response to the words of the school's division superintendent, Dr. Evangel Luminarias, that learning should continue amidst COVID-19 pandemic, Talisay City National High School embraced it head-on. With Mr. Jeffrey L. Ceblero, school principal, at the helm, a series of activities, webinars, virtual meetings, and conferences took place. Beginning with the convergence of the able school administrators and year leaders from both junior high school and senior high school departments, down to the grade level advisors, and then to the whole teaching and non-teaching force of the school. Blended learning modality is tailor-fit for most schools in the country, like Talisay City National High School, wherein modules can be made use both in offline or printed and online or soft copy formats. The availability of non-printed materials such as e-book and the inclusion of demo lectures. These are prepared to respond to the demands of over 5,000 students with varied needs. The division of Talisay City capacitated the teachers in the crafting of the modules or self-learning kits, which was done in 5 batches or levels. Educators from all around the divisions were trained thoroughly. Reproduction then followed after the tedious quality assurance. Demo lectures and FB classes and Google Classrooms, along with other online video conferencing tools, were also incorporated to support the traditional delivery of classes without face-to-face interactions. It is guaranteed that no stone is left unturned as we prepare for this school year in the new normal. Let us take a peek of the mechanisms prepared in the briefing, distribution, and retrieval of printed modules or self-learning kits come the opening of classes on August 24, 2020. At the onset, teachers involved went through an orientation in the process of the distribution of the modules to the different barangays in the city.
Makita na to ang color green for grade 7. Naana pa lang grade subjects, ang 8 ka subjects. Ang color yellow for grade 8, naana sa grade ang 8 ka subjects. Ang color red para ni sa grade 9, nasa ang 8 ka subjects. Ang color blue sa grade 10, naata lang ang 8 ka subjects. Sa senior high school, naasa sa grade ang first semester nila mga subjects, 9 subjects. O sa senior high school.
Second, the distribution of the modules to the concerned teachers in preparation of the next step. Third, the delivery of the modules to the barangays involved, personally performed by the teachers following strict protocols. Fourth, the delivery of the modules straight to the doorstep of the learners' homes while observing social distancing and other health measures. Fifth, the distribution of modules, including the careful explanation to the parents of the contents and processes involved. Focal persons assigned in the different barangays met and discussed with the local officials in the mechanisms observed. Sixth, the giving of the modules to the learners by their parents, while attentively relaying the instructions given. Lastly, the retrieval of the modules performed by the teachers. The modules are then placed in designated drop boxes, wherein sorting, checking, and recording follow thereafter. There you have it, the steps in the distribution and retrieval of the modules. Undeniably, it takes concerted effort and doubled hard work to carefully execute the mechanisms. Special education is not left behind, since it also adapted to the changing times. Modified distribution and retrieval, even the standard of the modules, were made fit for the learners in the SPED department.
Right now, I am home working, and behind me is my workstation. It is where I modify the modules, print them, and prepare them for the SPED learners. Student sa Messenger, and for yung dugaya naka-connect na gyud ning duha. Say hi, Brisha. Brisha, say hi.
Hi!
Nag-house to house ko karon para i-deliver ang learning kit sa SPED learners. Hello. Nami karon sa Maghaway Barangay Hall para sa simulation sa paghatag sa mga modules.
Alternative Learning System, or ALS, also sought and found an interactive and effective means to reach the learners enrolled in this system.
The objectives of new student orientation are to articulate the academic expectation of students and available academic resources, to foster a spirit of independence and self-direction through self-reflection and advocacy, to communicate the importance of health and wellness in alternative learning system. I used Zoom application as a platform during my orientation and my sample online class because it provides easy collaboration and participant controls. On behalf of Alternative Learning System family, I sincerely appreciate the assistance of Pope Barangay Captain Osmondo Manriel for shouldering the photocopy of the needed modules for the learners.
With these novel and varied methods, Talisay City National High School is definitely up for the challenge. But with the leadership of Mr. Jeffrey L. Sablero, the help of the assistant school principals, and the cooperation of the entire teaching force of Talisay City National High School from the junior high school and senior high school departments, the parents, the active barangay officials, and stakeholders, we are positive that we will all get through this together as one. Our sincerest gratitude to everyone who unceasingly support us as we continue to nurture and educate our learners even at this time. Once again, thank you and soar high, Talisay.